So what's going on with this drive-through wedding? Is it a gimmick? Is it a scam? Is it legit? Is she legit? Who is she? My name is Stephanie Singleton. Everybody knows me as a micro wedding officiant here in Akron, Ohio. I do host various platforms of weddings, from drive-thrus to micro weddings inside the Boutique Hotel in downtown Akron. I travel to homes, parks, and local venues. I travel within the state of Ohio, where I am licensed, ordained to officiate ceremonies for all couples of all backgrounds, nationalities, even same sex. So there's no discrimination because I am a state licensed officiant. Now let's talk about the drive-through weddings, because that is my most popular wedding ceremony. Many people think that, again, cheesy. What's going on? You in the car saying I do? Let me just talk about that for a second. It's a notary. You have a legal document that needs to be signed by a state licensed witness, and that would be, in that situation, that would be myself. The flip side is I created it to be, and I won't even say I created it. Again, it's a concept that was duplicated during my time residing and working in Las Vegas, Nevada as a wedding officiant at various chapels along the Las Vegas Strip. But again, with the drive-through wedding, very similar to a legal notary ceremony. And that is where you have to take an oath. You're agreeing to a binding agreement. And that is it. It does not interfere with your spiritual religious beliefs. It does not interfere with any symbolic or core that goes on in a full wedding. Regardless, however much money you plan to spend or you have spent, you're going to need to say, I do, right? That is what the pastor, your clergy, your priest, your minister, your notary, whoever it is that is authorized to stand before you to witness you say, I do. This is what their assignment is. They're the only one, technically, in Ohio, I would say. Other states, there is a requirement for additional witnesses, okay? But in the state of Ohio, I can only speak for the state of Ohio now that I'm here. There's only a signature when you get your license. I guarantee you. Like, again, I have touched 18 counties. When you look on your license, there's only one line, and that is for the officiant to sign, because they are standing in as the state licensed witness. Witnessing that you are comprehending that you are signing a consensual agreement, a binding agreement. Okay? So when that has happened, we take that to the courthouse and say, hey, these people are good standings. They were consciously aware and they understand they wasn't coherent. They wasn't intoxicated in any kind of way. They know that they have signed an agreement. Here's your document, and we're done. That's it. All the throwing of the rice, all the napkins and all the other flowers and petals and rings, and that is symbolic. It's important. It means something great, but you really can have that and have a whole wedding, but it's not legal until you stand before a state licensed witness, whomever that is, to say I do. So with the drive-through weddings, we eliminate all of that. Save your money for all of that. Go to counseling, do everything you need to do. But if you are in a joint decision making process and you want to make some decisions and you don't want to use your assets on spaghetti and meatballs and salad, you want to pour that into your union of either buying a house, buying your business, whatever, getting your medical insurance. You want to start doing that now. The drive-through weddings is specifically for that reason alone. Again, it is a notary ceremony. It's a legal ceremony. It's not a ring ceremony. It's not a vow ceremony. It's a legal ceremony where two people are coming together, consciously aware that they are about to consent to a binding agreement. Okay? Because what's understood is love is something amazing, and that's the reason why we're all there. It's the reason why I'm there. I love what I do. I love being chosen to do what I do, but love does not stand in court. Okay? You have to have a receipt for everything. You can't take nothing back without a receipt. And if there happen to be a dissolution, the marriage doesn't work out, they got paperwork. Now they can take that to the courthouse. They can prove what's theirs, what's not. You know, you don't have separate families coming in and trying to make claim on something that they didn't invest in. How do I personally know that? Sometimes everything is not directly, but it's indirectly. I've had personal experience in some indirect ways. I've seen the demise of that. When someone did not have the paperwork and their life started over, they were removed from everything they invested in because they did not have the paperwork. Someone had transitioned, and at that transitional time, they're no longer first of kin. Okay, everything goes to the next of kin. So what I'm doing and what the Drive-Thru Wedding is doing is allowing people to secure their assets. Okay, they're securing their lives. I've also had to do a ceremony for someone who used it as a last will and testament. They got married because they wanted to ensure, one, that they had an opportunity to get married to someone who they had been together with so long. They wanted to carry that name forever and always. But two, they wanted to make sure when they left that loved one who was there for them through all their life, they left them with something. And someone can come in and take that, what they left, because they have no voice anymore. And if the person, the living spouse does not have the paperwork, the family takes away that voice. See, because they're not married to them. You two bring two families together, but one leave, it gives separated again. Fact check. Everything that I say can be researched, including myself. From my name to everything to who I am, my background can be researched. I could say some more things, but I'm going to leave it to that. It can be researched. Okay. So again, if you are in the position of getting married and you don't have the funds right now to pay for spaghetti balls and salad and all of that right now, backdrop curtains and balloon arches, if you don't have the money for that, don't stress yourself out. Consider making a decision of hosting a drive-through ceremony. Again, you don't have to stay in your car. We created a moment that you will never forget. I have many reviews. I have many beautiful pictures of couples either staying in a car, depends on how you feel about the weather or how you come dressed or how comfortable you are, or you can step outside. I have a beautiful location that I host our drive-through ceremonies. And I want to introduce that I will be going on tour. Now that the weather has become amazing, I'll be going on tour. I have that list down below on this post, tagged on this post, but I'll be coming to your courthouse. Only if you wanted to bring me in as your wedding officiant for your larger weddings, I'm definitely open for that. Yeah, I'm excited. And I also have a big announcement that the last week of July, I'm going to put that announcement out again, an official by, a separate posting, that I will be hosting drive-through ceremonies at the Summit County Fairgrounds here in Talmadge, Ohio. I'll be there for the full week doing drive-through weddings. So if you're in any county, any town, you have your license during the last week of July. I believe it's July the 23rd to the 28th. I will be. Other than that, if you love more information about any of the services I talk about, primarily my drive-through wedding ceremonies, visit my website at www.bluemicroevents.com or www.drivetruweddings.info. Again, thank you for everyone who has been supporting what I do and how I'm trying to help couples make their love story official without any emotional or financial stress. It's definitely my great honor. All right, you guys take care.